Welcome back, everyone here to Bronx Talk. Today, got a very special video for you guys. We are going to be talking about the New York Yankees and have they finally hit their stride. As you guys know, the Yankees have been playing very, very well as of late. It's been super awesome to see. Guys like Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo are just on fire. Mostly everyone in the lineup is contributing. The bullpen's been brilliant. There's been so many great positives lately with the Yankees, and they've had a lot of success now as of late, which brings the question, have the Yankees finally hit their stride? And it certainly looks like they have. And it's super, super exciting to see. So, Christian, what have you really been seeing from this Yankees team right now?
Well, the big thing is Aaron Judge, and we saw it in this Toronto series. I mean, the difference he makes is unbelievable, and he's playing really well right now. But like, this is who he is. This is who he was last year, even in 2021. Like, this is Aaron Judge, and I mean, oh my God, the impact he has on the Yankees is ginormous. The lineup without him feels empty. With him, it feels complete. It's crazy the difference one player can make and the big home runs. Aaron Judge really is amazing, and that's one of the biggest. That's been one of the biggest things for the Yankees. And overall, they've been put in some pretty tough situations. Going into extras, and their bullpen's been kind of depleted, but you have guys like Ryan Weber stepping up. So it's been nice to see almost like the whole team clicking.
Yeah, certainly. And Aaron Judge has made a tremendous impact. I mean, he's been just so much fun to watch. I mean, what he did, especially this series, and since he's came off the injured list, has been absolutely incredible. Another guy who's made a really big impact is Harrison Bader. When he got back off the IL, he made an immediate impact, and it really seemed like once Bader came off the IL, the Yankees started to get something going. They started to win ball games. Harrison Bader got super, super hot, cooled off a little bit of late, but he's still been really, really good. He's been absolutely phenomenal in the outfield, in center field. It's so nice to have an outfielder of his caliber playing center field. And with him and Judge in the outfield, it really tightens up the defense out there. Bader's made a tremendous impact. And the Yankees, I think another big thing to their success, Christian, has been the long ball. The Yankees lead the MLB with the most home runs in May. I don't know the exact number, but they lead the MLB with most home runs in May by a lot, like by a lot compared to the second place team. And that's kind of how the Yankees are built. They're built on hitting home runs, and they have certainly been doing that of late. They really have been hitting the long ball. The offense has really come together. I know a few weeks ago we were coming on here and they had zero offense. I mean, it was almost unwatchable. And the Yankees basically went on like a 7, 8 game streak, basically, where they were scoring at least 6, 7 runs a game. And it's really nice to see, Christian, like you said, the whole team contributing. And it's getting really, really exciting to think about as the Yankees start to get some of these injured players back, how they could potentially get better.
Yeah. And even going back to the Rays series, I know they split that, which isn't bad. Rays are the best team in baseball, but you weren't feeling great. I think that was so important though, because we got a sneak preview of what this team could be. Those two comebacks were great. And I almost feel like we know what this team is now, right? Like in the beginning of the season, we didn't have that. They were like winning series and they were playing okay, and then it got bad. But I think we're finally seeing like what the final product can look like once we get
Yeah.
this full team healthy, how good it can be. Because
Yeah.
like it's easy to lose, early in the season when they're not playing well, but you can't forget. I mean, this was one of the best teams going into the season, right? This was one of the best rosters. And we knew that there were definitely some injury prone guys on the team, but it was one of the World Series favorites. So I I'm really happy that it's finally starting to click because it was getting kind of late. The Rays were, you know, put putting themselves in a pretty comfortable position with the division. But I mean, 6.5 games now, right? So if you keep playing well and you keep that close, once you get your full team healthy, I mean, that should be pretty easily within reach.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, especially the times we played the Rays and the Blue Jays, the Yankees can hang with anyone in the AL East. The Yankees can hang with anyone in the major leagues. When the Yankees are going well, they can beat any team with ease in the major leagues. It just has to be the consistency has to be there. And the Yankees can play with any team, especially in the AL East. As we know, the AL East is a very tough division, but the Yankees just got to keep playing their game. They got to keep playing good baseball, and they'll find themselves in a good spot. Especially when we get some of these guys back. Hopefully Stanton at the end of the month. We're getting Severino back Sunday. That should really help the rotation. And with some of these guys returning, you really start to get excited, and you're like, all right, here we go. And adding Stanton in that lineup just makes it even tougher. So super, super excited about it. And I can't wait. And we're really starting to see how good this team is, the team we expected coming into the season. And I really, really like this team. I said it in the offseason right before opening day, and now we're kind of starting to see it.
Yeah, and me and Ryan aren't saying that this team is like perfect right now, right? We're not saying this is it. This is who the team is. No, they still got shut out 2 days ago, right? In 10 innings. So this isn't the final product, but we're seeing it, right? And once Anthony Volpe continues to pick it up and he locks that down at shortstop, and Stanton comes back, and we don't have to worry every fifth day about a Clark Schmidt start because we have Cole, Rodon, and Nestor with a very encouraging outing yesterday, and now he's figuring it out. When all that starts to click, like that's going to be the team that's going to be scary. So I think it's really just a good sign to see them going now because it was getting late.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully they can just go out there and keep winning series, keep winning ball games, and they'll find themselves in a good spot. So end of May, almost summertime, and I'm ready for the Yankees to just go on a tear here. I'm very excited.